Little Star Center just really came out of the need of a mom and a dad. They had a little girl with autism, and when their daughter went to kindergarten, things just went from bad to worse. So they really knew that she needed more than the schools could offer, and really needed something intensive. And so they thought, hey, we're just gonna put her into a school for kids with autism. And then when they looked, they found that the closest school was 5 states away. So in 2002, they held a fundraiser. They raised about $400,000 through the community support, and Little Star took off after that. They named it Little Star because their daughter really loved the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and she would actually do the signs for it. So that's how Little Star got its name.
I definitely believe that everything I learned in graduate school I apply in my job, probably on a daily basis.
Definitely surrounded by amazing, talented experts in a lot of different areas.
We have a beautiful, bright, clean center. It's a great place to work.
All of us working together, we've been able to create some pretty amazing things for our learners.
You know, all the learners just have their own personalities and their little quirks, and it's just nice to see that on a daily basis.
Little Star's culture is really one of collaboration. So we are working together just at all levels.
From day one, I had a lot of people that were there to support me. They definitely let me know that if I ever have any questions or concerns, that I can come to them at any time.
I am never alone at Little Star. There are many people that are above me that can help me out.
Even with the therapists and the directors and program managers, that there's just good team morale and that we all work together to, you know, benefit the learners, because, you know, they're our #1 priority.
We do operate as a non-for-profit, and it's important for us to maintain that sense of charity.
The kids come first, the families come first, and the staff. You know, it's kids, family, staff. What's the best thing for them? Because they know that that's what's going to drive the quality of the therapy.
I definitely have a pretty diverse group of children, and that's kind of what I like about my job. I feel like it really helps me to become a more well-rounded behavior analyst, because I do have a multitude of different behaviors that I have to address on a daily basis.
I've had quite a few successes, just me personally, since I've started here. One of my very first kids that I got on my caseload as a program manager, we were able to transition him from the center back out into a public school within a matter of 6 months.
One of my kids I've seen develop a lot of conversation skills, which were pretty non-existent when I first got here, so it's been really quick.
I was able to be part of a team that completely changed the life for this learner. I mean, we changed, you know, their entire family. To this day, we get to hear about all the successes. But he came in through intensive programming, right? We were able to get language developed. We were able to help his language grow.
We really make sure that everything we do is in an ABA mindset and keeping ABA terms in mind at all times. So I would definitely say that it is a hardcore ABA organization.
Little Star is definitely dedicated to research. When I first came here, that was one thing they said, like, we do research, we go to conferences.
The research that I've been able to be involved in here includes stimulus pairing, as well as some research on iPad and using that as a selection-based communication modality.
Everything that we do here is grounded in research, and I feel really proud of the services that we provide.
As a behavior analyst coming here in Indiana, you can be very active in the behavior analyst community and in shaping the future of how services are provided in Indiana.
The staff here at Little Star actually forwarded us information about housing and different places to go.
Carmel itself has everything I could possibly need is right here, but if I ever do want to get more of like a city feel, Indianapolis is just a short drive away, and there's a ton of stuff to do there.
It's true what people say about the Midwest. People are super friendly and you know, always willing to kind of go out of their way to do things for you.
Now that I live here in Indianapolis, you know, my wife and I have been able to move into a 4-bedroom home. We have a mortgage, you know, we have plans to start a family now. And with the income that we're making, if we were transplanted back to the New England area, we'd probably be living in an apartment. You know, we'd probably be waiting a couple more years before we would plan on starting a family. Our lives would be vastly different.
My favorite part of working at Little Star is still the kids. You know what I mean? I absolutely adore every single one of our kids.
The kids are so much fun. Bouncing on the trampoline is always a good pick-me-up during the day.
One of the biggest advantages of Little Star right now for new folks coming out of the field and new graduates is that we are continuing to grow and are excited about meeting the needs of learners and individuals in the community, but we're also meeting the needs of new BCBAs and new graduates.
I knew that I could grow as a BCBA being here because there were so many people around to support me and to, give input on, things that I'm not so familiar with or haven't had experience with.
As we're growing, we're actually still able to make sure as we start new sites, they're still doing the level of clinical programming that we want to happen anywhere.
From the child to the family to the community, Little Star really is recognized as the preeminent center, the center that sets the bar for quality behavior analysis.
Little Star is by far the best facility in the Midwest.
I love that we recruit people from different states and different programs because it makes us all better.
The Little Star Center won the first Direct Services Award that the Autism Society of Indiana gave out, the first center to ever receive that award. And so that shows that the community really recognizes the quality and the importance of what Little Star does.
The school is much more than we ever thought it would be, and we've been able to help a lot more families than we ever thought we could.
We don't want to be the biggest. We don't want to be anything but the best.
As you're sitting there trying to figure out what you're going to do for your first job, I hope that you'll consider Little Star.
It's challenging and it's exciting, but it's just so rewarding.
It's going to speak to your desire as a behavior analyst to grow.
I've never been so happy as I have been at Little Star.
The learners here are really amazing, and I look forward to coming to work every day.
So Little Star is definitely a great place to work.
We hope that you'll consider joining us.